What is up, guys? Xtra-Land here. Today we're going to talk about another streaming service which I should review. And this is the streaming service I'm reviewing after I reviewed Disney Plus and HBO Max. The next streaming service I'm going to review is Paramount Plus, which, Paramount, the company Paramount, which, I don't know, it's just a movie studio, I guess. But I heard that the corporation who owns the streaming service and these brands is now called Paramount. The company is now called Paramount, not Viacom CBS anymore. So, and of course, this is the Paramount Plus right here. As you can see, they're just advertising some stuff that I don't really care about, like the World War Homecoming. I don't know what's that about. Halo, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Rugrats, I don't really care about Rugrats. The Offer, I heard this is about The Godfather or something. I don't know. The Critical Acclaim collections, and that's it. As you can see, there are also 6 brands. They actually put it on a row similar to Disney Plus. It looks similar, right? Like, I'll compare it. So yeah, it looks similar. But the brands that Paramount Plus has are, so we got CBS, which is, it's the old people network. BET, Black Entertainment Television, I guess that's what it stands for. Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and Smithsonian Channel. I mean, I'm not really into any of these brands except, Nickelodeon, but even though there's, Nickelodeon stuff, I still prefer Disney Plus, but even though the streaming service has a lot of Nickelodeon stuff, I'm still more to Disney Plus. That's why. Let's see what the streaming service has. So first we got CBS, and of course, these are just like shows on that network. Like, I'm not really watch CBS, but I heard of it, but never watched it. But, it's just like, it basically has content like for like, I don't know. I don't really watch CBS, but there's like shows, I guess, for people who are into CBS, like NCIS, Equalizer, SWAT, NCIS, Hawaii, FBI. I don't really have heard of those shows too, so. Yeah, I'm not really into CBS that much, so yeah. Of course, they have some of the classics, like The Twilight Zone, I Love Lucy. Heard of some of them old shows like Twilight Zone. Oh yeah, and also the Price is Right. Heard about that? I don't really watch CBS, so yeah. I also don't like how the A to Z collection is in 2 rows, because I like how other services like Disney Plus, they put it in like a stack where it's much better, at least, right? But in a row, like in a side by side, like, I don't like that. They need to fix this, to be honest. Okay, now we have the BET stuff, Black Entertainment Television. So of course there's like shows like let's see what we got. But of course they got shows like Everybody Hates Chris, Chris Rock, Of course that's him, After, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, all these shows, I don't know. I don't really watch any of these shows, but of course, these are like BET stuff, Yeah, there's not really like a lot of stuff that I'm into. There's Sisters. I guess some people thought this was like a Disney Channel show, but no, it's not. It's owned by Paramount, so yeah. Yeah, it's basically just shows on BET, I guess, yeah. And the weird thing is, even though BET has Paramount Plus, which shows that are BET are on this service, they even have their own streaming service called BET Plus. That's weird, but yeah. Okay, now this is the Comedy Central section. These are basically like stuff that I also don't really see Comedy Central that much. There's 2 reasons why. One is that we don't have Comedy Central on our cable. Like, we never had Comedy Central on our cable. We never. And 2, I don't really know any of these shows, except South Park, which is probably like the biggest one, and it still makes shows like that. But yeah, I do know there's 2 South Park stuff are on Paramount Plus, I believe, right? They got the post-COVID stuff, which is basically like a Paramount Plus original, but they're missing the show, actually. And that's because, the show is on HBO Max instead, which makes sense because they won't leave on HBO Max till, I believe, 2025 is when. 2025 is when they're gonna take off HBO Max and put it on Paramount Plus. So yeah, but of course that is true, guys. I never had Comedy Central on my cable or DirecTV. I have heard of South Park, yeah, and at least I could watch South Park on HBO Max, which is a good thing. So that's good. But I don't really watch Comedy Central that much, and because we don't have it, so yeah. But there's Comedy Central stuff, that's good. Okay, now we got the MTV stuff, and basically, well, I don't really watch MTV as well too. I mean, to be honest, I have heard of MTV, but I'm not into MTV that much too. I don't really watch the channel, but I do heard some of the stuff that they own, like they even own the Jackass property franchise. I guess they own that. I think they have all the movies on there, I believe, and they also got the series too as well. So yeah, that's I heard of it. I heard about Teen Mom too, but of course I don't care about that. That sucks. And of course there's like I think there were two. I think there was like two animated shows that were from MTV, and that was Beavis and Butthead and Daria. Like Beavis and Butthead is actually really fun. It's really fun. Like Beavis and Butthead. It's from the creators of Mike Judge, the guy who created Key and Hill as well too. Pretty funny, Beavis and Butthead. I also heard that they're gonna be making a new movie about Beavis and Butthead since they made the first one as well. But they're making a second one actually, and I think they already confirmed the name of the movie. I think it's gonna be called Beavis and Butthead Do Universe or something. I think it's what it's called, Do Universe. And I heard that they're gonna be making more episodes of this show actually, so that's pretty cool. And I think they're going to make them as Paramount Plus original, so yeah, that makes sense. But besides Beavis and Butthead and Daria, I don't really watch MTV as well. I heard of MTV used to put music videos back in the old MTV days, but I guess they don't do that anymore because now there's YouTube and all that stuff, I guess, and they want to focus on rad shows. So yeah, but I don't really watch MTV, so yeah, I'm not into that. Okay, now we're into the Nickelodeon stuff. Yeah, that's right. That's probably like the biggest interest brand I care about out of all the brands. Like more than CBS, more than BET, more than Comedy Central, more than MTV, and even more than Smithsonian, which I'll get to that later. But when I was a kid, like a little kid, I always watched like Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon used to be so good. Nickelodeon used to be so good back in the old days. In the old days, Nickelodeon used to be so freaking good, But, they had the old shows like, of course, you got the SpongeBob. Like, the old SpongeBob was better, not the new garbage SpongeBob. They had Rugrats, the original Rugrats. They had iCarly. But yeah, Nickelodeon used to be so good back then. Like, seriously, like, Hey Arnold, Jimmy Neutron, of course. Yep, that's right, Jimmy Neutron. But yeah, all these old shows they used to have, Now it's just Nickelodeon, just, I don't know. Right now, I don't really watch Nickelodeon anymore. But let's see what this Nickelodeon on Paramount Plus has. Let's see. So 100 Things to Do with High School. I don't care about that. Kids' Choice Awards 2022, the Slime Cut. Oh, it's about the Kids' Choice Awards 2022. I didn't watch the Kids' Choice Awards 22 because, well, I don't watch Nickelodeon. But Jimmy Neutron, that's right. That show is freaking good. I love Jimmy Neutron. It's a pretty good show. And I believe this was Nickelodeon's first CGI animated show, I guess. So, that's pretty cool. And I still want them to revive this show, like, seriously. Because I feel like the series ended in a cliffhanger. And it should get revived. Like, it would be cool if they make a revive this series maybe on Paramount Plus, as a Paramount Plus original. That would be cool if they actually did that. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. If they revive this series on Paramount Plus, that would be cool. And then what else we got? Besides that, we got these Adventures Kid Danger and Back 10. That's kind of weird. They even have a Mario show and a Sonic show, but these weren't made by Nickelodeon, so I don't know why that's weird. Drake and Josh. What happened to you, Drake Bell? Like, seriously. They're gonna be like the next Fargo Subway. And then we got the 3 stupid Fairly Odd movies starring Drake Bell. Like, yeah, these movies are so freaking terrible. Like, The Freak. And don't get me started on this stupid show. The Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odd are like, what the freak is this? What the freak? A stupid show. Yeah, this is so freaking stupid. Like, The Freak. And I always hate that part of Timmy Turner's face. Like, yeah, it's stupid. Then, of course, we have the original Fairly Odd Parents, yeah, which is better than all these stupid Fairly Odd Parents projects that made. Yeah, it's really stupid. I don't know why, but yeah. But to be honest, like, the old Nickelodeon was way better, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't really watch Nickelodeon anymore, so... And I do understand that there's, like, Nickelodeon content on the service, but even though there's Nickelodeon, I still prefer Disney Plus, like I said. Why? Because there's more stuff that I'm interested in more than Paramount Plus. No, that's why. And this is so slow, laggy as well. And now the last brand we have on Paramount Plus is the Smithsonian Channel. Yeah, that's right, the Smithsonian Channel. I feel like Smithsonian Channel is kind of like National Geographic, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't really watch the Smithsonian Channel that much, but I heard of it, and I think it's kind of like Nat Geo, I guess, because Disney Plus has Nat Geographic, so that makes sense. And it basically has, like, stuffs like, just, I guess, stuffs like exploration, similar to Nat Geographic, but, you know. But I don't really watch Smithsonian Channel, so, yeah. Let me show you one more thing. And, of course, I do know what Paramount Plus has, and that's Star Trek. But to be honest, even though this service has Star Trek, I mean, I'm not really into this IP franchise that much because, well, look, I don't really have anyone that talks about Star Trek. Like, well, I mean, honestly, what is Star Trek really about anyways? Like, seriously. Of course, they got all the movies, I believe, right? But they also got, like, some of the shows, like, they have, like, I believe they have, like, all the Star Trek shows, like, the original series and the Next Generation. But, I mean, but I don't really watch Star Trek, so, honestly, I honestly don't really know what it's about. And honestly, I don't really have any people know about Star Trek. I don't know. It's just about some series, I guess, that takes place in space. Hey, but I'm not into Star Trek. I'm more a Star Wars guy. I'm a Star Wars fanboy.
Nerds!
Honestly, in my opinion of what Paramount Plus, you know how I rank, honestly, in my opinion of Paramount Plus, I feel like the streaming service is kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it's bad, but I want to say it's okay at least, because, well, I mean, there aren't really, like, a lot of stuff, like, I mean, in my opinion, there's not really, like, a lot of stuff of interest. Like, I mean, of course, they got some good shows, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, that's pretty cool. They even have the 2004 series, so that's pretty cool. It's also weird that they have the Indiana Jones movies, at least, right? Let me show you. Look, there's actually the Indiana Jones movies as well. It's really weird that they have Indiana Jones, but since they're owned by Disney, but I understand that these movies, the first 4 movies were owned by Paramount. And I know they're gonna make a new one, which is gonna be owned by Disney for sure, and they will put it on Disney Plus, the 5th movie. But I do love the Indiana Jones franchise. It's pretty cool, Overall, it's an okay service, yeah. I mean, there's not really like a lot of stuff. I mean, really, the only reason why I subscribe to this service is because of I only wanted to watch 2 shows that were Paramount Plus originals, and that's Halo and the revival of iCarly. That's right. That's it. Compared to, like, Disney Plus, where there's more originals I'm interested in that service. Like, you got a bunch of Star Wars shows like The Mandalorian, The Bad Batch, Clone Wars Season 7, even Marvel too. Like, you got Marvel stuff too. You got WandaVision, The Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Season 1, Hawkeye, and now we got Moon Knight, which, pretty good. I love Moon Knight, it's good. But honestly, I mean, I know they got Star Trek, but it's not even as near popular as Marvel or Star Wars. Like, come on. I mean, I'm watching iCarly, the revival iCarly, because I watched the original iCarly. And I'm watching Halo because, well, I mean, it's weird because, I don't really play Halo that much. And I don't even have an Xbox. I mean, I do have the original Xbox. And I have one Halo game, which is the second Halo game. So that's why I'm watching this. Yeah, those are the only 2 series I'm most interested in. And I still can't wait for next year to see the Sonic Hedgehog spin-off series, which it's going to be based on Knuckles, and it's a spin-off of the Sonic Hedgehog movies, which was made by Paramount, so, yeah, I can't wait to see that, which comes out next year, but, yeah. But honestly, the same, like, it ain't even, like, good. I mean, Paramount Plus, like, it's not even good as Disney Plus. Like Disney Plus has more than me. Even, heck, even HBO Max has more than that, too. But I guess this service is for the people who are into CBS, BET, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and Smithsonian. I mean, I am into Nickelodeon, but it ain't like still not going to be Disney Plus for that. I also forgot to mention that there's also a live TV section for Paramount Plus, I believe, and it's basically located right here, and it's pretty cool because there's actually like channels you can watch. I guess that's like the only good thing about Paramount Plus that other streamers ever don't have, is that they have a liner channel section. So that's pretty cool. Like, for example, like, of course, if you have the a local CBS channel, you can watch here on Paramount Plus rather than on your cable. And of course, they have channels like the SpongeBob Universe channel. That's cool. A channel about SpongeBob, Paw Patrol, Kids Family Fun, Animation Favorite, like, I don't know, it's about the Rugrats. A Star Trek channel. That's pretty cool, actually. I kind of wish something like Disney Plus should do, like, maybe add like a channel about Disney or Marvel channel. That would be pretty cool. And also, the price for the streaming service is actually, well, it's actually cheaper, even cheaper than Disney Plus, actually. But there are actually two plans. The Essential plan and the Premium plan. So I think the Essential plan costs $5, right? You do get ads with it and no access to the official CBS channel. But if you upgrade to the Premium version, the Premium version costs $10. But you get no ads and the official CBS channel. But honestly, like, I mean, $5 is cheaper than Disney Plus. But honestly, if I have to choose between Disney Plus for $8 or Paramount Plus, the premium plan for $10, I would have to go with Disney Plus just because it's $2 less cheaper and there's more content than Paramount Plus has. So it makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I just want to say a review of this service. Like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Xtra out.